Here we're going to use this Cars Mango Pineapple Mix to make a fruity nut version of the bread today. So we're going to make 2 kilograms of dough, 1 kilogram of cinnamon roll dough, and 1.5 kilogram of the monai, or another version of a sweet yeast dough. I'm just waiting for my students to arrive. It's 8:20 a.m. Okay, I'm going to use this ground Saigon cinnamon, which is really very good, and corn syrup. You can also use the Aunt Jemima's pancake syrup for the cinnamon rolls. So I will be dividing the 1 kilogram dough once it's mixed into 4, and the 1.5 kilogram of the other sweet yeast dough into 6 to make this. So today it's day 2. We're going to make 12 kinds of breads today. And these are the variations of the breads. That's our food costing we're going to deal today, and this is how I computed the 1.5 kilos, because this used to be just 1,000 grams, but I decided to make more today because the people upstairs didn't get their bread the first time. Okay, so they're here. Bye. Dito lang muna.
Dito lang muna. Parang mabibig lang.
Yan, ganyan. Okay, sige.
Sino yung mas patagal dito, ha?
Oo, dun yan dun sa right side.
Okay. Ito, chef, pa ganyan, o... Okay na po yung ganito. Tapos lang, mapapasok pa dito yung...
Oo, nakaangat siya dapat kasi tatama yung kamay mo.
Ay, sorry.
Okay, so... And then, nakita nyo, naka 350 siya. Ibababa.
Galing dito, ha? Ganda. Pag nagpuso ng 200, sunog na.
Okay, hindi naman. I mean, makikita mo kung sunog kasi, ayan, sa surface niya, sunog siya. So, it's, luto na siya. That's our loaf bread. That's the monai. Fruit and nut. Also from the same dough. So soft. So light. It's like a sponge cake. And the secret to this bread is the water. and the sponge method. You need to make this bread using, look at how light and airy the texture is. I hope you guys can enter the camera and take a bite of some of this bread. So light. So I use the same dough to make the loaf bread as well. This tall, very large loaf bread. And let's slice another. Oops. So light and fluffy. Can't wait to eat this with cheese or scrambled eggs. Let's slice the loaf bread. Slice is nice and fluffy. Pag yung loaf bread na nakita ninyo na binibenta, merong bewang or waist, nag-shrink dito sa gilid, it's either ginamitan ng low quality, low protein bread flour or sobra sa alsa. Especially if the top of the bread is wrinkled, then sobra na yun sa alsa. But this one is perfect. Same dough, again, using this to make the monai. So this is what we did today, day 2 of my commercial bread making class. So 10 kinds to 12 kinds of bread. You can make as much as 15 kinds of breads. This monai, you can put raisins. I don't have the raisin and ham and cheese anymore. I gave it away. And pan de coco, I gave most of the breads away. So this is what's left with me. Going to use that loaf bread for my sandwiches and this one as well. I use the monai dough to make all of the breads here, except about 8 types of breads. The pans that we use, if you grease your pans properly, then your bread will not stick to the one we used to make the cinnamon rolls. The bread did not stick, so you make sure that the breads, you don't want the breads to stick into your mold or pans. That's why you have to grease it properly using margarine. And that one I used shortening for the loaf bread. Just a little bit sticking there because I unmolded it while it was still warm. You should cool it at least 5 minutes and then you take it out of the mold.